Hey, everybody. Welcome to what is going to turn out to be, I think, quite a celebratory evening. This is
Hmm.
our first ever live YouTube show, and we thought we were safe starting at 8:30. That the races would take a little bit to um, to be called, but we've already had big ones. I think we thought Abigail Spanberger was going to come in, but she came in real early. And they've already
Hmm.
called Mikey Sherrill in New Jersey, which I think we were very, very concerned about. We saw polling that almost exclusively showed her up, but anywhere from a 1 to 6 points. And look, Rich
Oh,
is
look, Rich is late. Shocker. That's
So
fucking amazing.
Oscar. We're gonna have to make that shirt that we've talked about, the "Where's Rich."
Where's Rich?
But hey, everybody, it's so great to see you all. 58 of you here already. This is amazing. We haven't done this before, so please bear with us. And especially since we're seeing such good news, there are probably going to be some beverages involved as well. If you stay later, you're probably going to get either a more entertaining or a far less entertaining debate.
Not me though.
TBD.
I'm
Is
not
this
sure.
allowed on YouTube? I know it's
I
not
mean, they have
on
they
TikTok.
have a lot of unsavory characters on here. Red Titan, hello, good to see you. Good to
Yeah,
see
Nick Fuentes
everybody.
is on here. I can't believe they're gonna get salty about a beer.
Yeah, I don't think
Nah,
so.
I think we'll be
Well,
fine.
our numbers keep going up too. So, anyways, guys, so let's talk Virginia first. So, just to update you all, because I was putting my son to bed, and he goes to bed with his covers over his head, so I can look at my phone.
Smart.
New Jersey numbers are looking fantastic. Obviously, Spanberger and the lieutenant governor, I cannot remember her name. I apologize. Has won, and it looks like Jay Jones is on the
Ahead
path too.
by two.
If she's winning by double digits, I have a hard time imagining that he will lose. But he'd also said some stupid things. So,
What did he say
anyways,
again? I forget
oh,
what he
he
did.
threatened. Well, we can't say it on. I don't think
Oh,
we can
yeah,
say
it's
that
that
on here.
bad
But
that you
it
can't
was a
say it.
It's pretty
Anymore.
bad.
threatening. It
He
was a
said
threatening.
is an old joke that read from a text message without context looks terrible.
Yeah.
But it's a joke about like, you hate someone at work so much that if you had two bullets and there was that guy and Hitler, this guy gets two bullets.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
that
from
was
The
the
Office. I mean, technically.
Yeah, that's true. That is, it was not well received in the office either.
Yeah. We did have a question about, does the attorney general race in Virginia affect the gerrymandering? The answer is both yes and no. I don't know the specifics. They would still be able to do it, but I do believe if a Republican was in there, they could slow it down. And I think that's the big issue. But it's also looking like, and I need to open my phone so I can actually look at returns as well. It
Hmm.
looks like the Democrats are also in the House of Delegates going like doing very, very well in those races as well. So Spanberger could end up with the trifecta, meaning that we control, well, the Virginia Democrats, not me. I did live in Virginia for 1 year, but
There you go.
the Democrats should have sole control with very little uh, uh, obstruction from
Hmm.
Republicans, which is great.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm digging into all the different data now, so excuse me if I look off like I'm just off in another
It's
world.
okay. Well, we're gonna be doing that all evening because my TV's actually over there. I set this up horribly because all I'm
You
looking
really
at
did.
is nothing. But anyways, yeah. Tell us where you're from, guys. I see California. I see Milwaukee. I see Florida. I see Virginia. I see New York City. Another Memdani
Pennsylvania.
voter
Hey,
like me.
when are the polls
Uh,
closing in New York?
9 o'clock. So we have 25 minutes until I assume at 9:01 they call the race for Zoran Memdani.
God, I would imagine.
The question is just
How much?
when will we see the results, Red? Well, we're not very good at counting, I'll be honest. But I think that the margins are going to be so wide and so many people voted early, and I think those votes have already been tabulated. We
Hmm.
should have a decent understanding, because then once we see what's still out there and where in the city, you can kind of figure out which ones are Memdani voters and which ones are Cuomo voters, and then which ones are Sliwa voters.
Right.
Oh, hello from Russia.
Fucking
Russia.
Ireland.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Long Island, just like Chris. Very nice. Thailand.
Thailand.
From Long Island. That's no longer there anymore.
Yeah, but do you consider that your home?
It's
Like-
becoming less and less. It's gotten not a good kind of weird. It's different.
Yeah. Were you? I don't know if you want to say it on here. Were you Nassau or Suffolk? I
It was
can't
Nassau.
remember.
Yeah, it was South Shore.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Anybody see the Georgia Public Service Commission results?
Cedar
Zach, this
Rapids,
one's you.
Iowa. I'm not far
Hey,
from there.
you're outing yourself here.
Fuck
I'm looking at the county by county stuff. Spanberger is crushing how
Just
Harris
killing it.
did.
Go. Yeah.
Killing
So
it.
when Loudoun County, which is one of the ones
That's
that
what I was just
hugs.
looking at.
So when I saw it, it was at 75.5%, and she was running about 6 points ahead of where Kamala was.
She's
And
way
for-
ahead of that. It's at
and it's
97%, and now she's up by about 30, and Kamala won it by I think 16.
Fi-
So she's doubling up.
Yeah.
Damn.
So she's actually performing. That sounds more like the Biden numbers,
Definitely. I
where
just want to pull it up.
yeah, it because we won Virginia both with Hillary and Kamala by about 5, and I think Biden overall won it by 10.
10.
And
yeah.
and then for those you don't know, the northern parts of Virginia are the blue areas because they're close to DC, and then Richmond, and then the rest is a big mass of red. But like how Zach did a video today, if you saw it, those are rural areas, so it's not necessarily a lot of people. So that's why we are looking at the Loudoun counties, the Fairfax counties, those counties, because they're vote rich, and enough of them have come in to show that there is just no way that Earl Sears, I think is her name, can come back. There's just no way.
She's outperforming Biden's numbers, which is actually kind of crazy.
Fucking thumping. It's my favorite kind of night.
Well, we're here. We're all here together. You don't have to sit and watch John King touch the screen and pull it back out and just be like, just tell me what the fuck's happening. We're having
2020 was the worst with that because it was like 6 straight days of it. You're just like, can we just get the fucking results?
Well, and the thing about that too was that we knew days before, essentially, that it was locked, and we just had to sit there and they wouldn't call it, and it was just like
that was not fun.
Ridiculous shit.
No.
Well, no, you know what was less fun? 2016.
I'm gonna be honest. I think 24 was the least fun.
Oh, Luke, young, sweet Luke.
I don't know.
How old were you in 2016?
I was in 8th grade.
Yeah, 16 was devastating.
I had people crying in the office.
I remember my dad taking work off, which he like never fucking did.
Yeah, my mom called me. She went to the Clinton thing in New York, and she called me crying on the way home.
So Anthony Peck, I think that they've already called the race for Mikey Sherrill in New Jersey. You're right.
CNN called it. I don't know if they did.
It was Decision Desk that I saw.
CNN hasn't called it yet, but I'm sure that they will. It's just
I'll check the times.
29% in total.
Yeah,
I am from New Jersey, so I can tell you how it's going so far. A little. I mean, some counties aren't even in at all.
On Instagram and not on. Oh my fucking god!
What is Rich trying to get in?
What is he doing? What is
I
Rich
literally
doing?
put a link that he just had to click on. That's all he had to do.
No, he was 8 minutes ago. He posted something on his story. Fucker.
Oh,
that bastard.
Oh, I got a post that we're on here. I didn't do that.
Oh, our buddy Dave, my buddy Dave's here. I was at the Wellesley College alum watch party in 2016. Oh, well, I was at Everytown for gun safety, and we did something so stupid that it has haunted me to this day. We popped a bottle of champagne at like 6 o'clock to celebrate the victory. I didn't pop it, I don't think.
When was this?
But I was there, 2016. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
No.
Virginia up by 11. Like if she keeps that above 10, Jay Jones is absolutely going to win. That's going to be a rout. And I think, but the exciting part is, well, those are exciting because those are all flips. But the exciting part is that where our winning House of Delegates races, we're flipping seats in the House of Delegates, which, we want to gerrymander and take another seat. We're going to need all of those votes that we can get, because some of those are going to be in really difficult places that they may not be super into, like torpedoing their career in their first term. But if you get enough of them, it shouldn't be much of a problem. So we are celebrating here tonight, guys. It is pretty awesome so far.
So far, so good.
David, Rich is late. Everyone's saying that Rich is late.
Everyone,
I love that
because they're right.
Even the fans know.
Guys, we have to admit, we don't know if Rich is going to show up tonight. There was a bit of miscommunication. Pennsylvania looks like we're keeping our judges. That was another race that we talked about on the show.
Is there a way to do a poll? We could do, is Rich going to show up? Yes or no?
Oh, hold on a second. I know there's one thing I can do.
Oh fuck no!
Is it the music?
What did I say I was going to play when we had announcements to make?
Just epic.
Ooh, this is breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. Democrats are kicking the shit out of Republicans tonight.
So far, so good. I want to see the exit polls. Let me see.
They were bad for Republicans too.
I want it to be so bad. I just want everything to be a fucking train wreck for them.
Well, so the interesting thing,
Want them to stomp them.
if this is going the way that it looks like it's going, which is a very, very good night for Democrats,
Mhm.
I'm going to be really interested to see how fast they turn and want to end this shutdown.
Yeah.
Because once this election is over tonight, all eyes are on 2026, and these members of Congress, if they're seeing Spanberger double digits, we've called Mikey Sherrill less than 30 minutes after the polls closed.
That's crazy.
They have got to be fucking terrified now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to be.
That's true. Man. You could tell even just from the way that like the Republican camps were talking during the day. They're like, we need to push a little bit at the end of the day. It's like, yeah, you're fucked.
Well, I saw Trump is already planning on launching investigations into the California.
Of course he
which,
is.
by the way, guys, the polls haven't even closed in California. They're open for another 2 hours and 17 minutes, and he's already screaming fraud, which is pretty much par for the course.
Yeah, it's all
Yep.
very illegal. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, Cheryl is killing. I mean, 30% in, but I mean, she's ahead by 20 points.
Yeah, but where are they coming from, right?
Actually, a lot of counties that you would expect to be sort of more. I think what we're seeing is early returns in New Jersey. I'm pretty confident that's what we're looking at here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you want
so
me to do this on TikTok too? I can connect my thing real quick.
You can?
Yeah, I fucking bopped it and it's done.
Really?
Supposedly.
Yeah, that's
yes, and yes.
Let's see.
Yes,
I'm gonna,
all right.
I'll go to TikTok and see. if
Streaming
we
not
know.
allowed. What?
Yeah, that's TikTok's fucking weird about this shit.
Oh, this shit's fucking dumb.
So we are actually right now.
you
We're
have to
streaming.
apply. What a fucking joke.
Apply.
Yeah, you have to apply to be able to go live with Restream on TikTok.
Oh well, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
But can you connect with Facebook?
Yeah, I could get on Facebook.
So Brown Eyed Girl, by the way, love the Bruins logo, and I love that there are Bruins in Canada because generally the Canadians are our rivals. But are there any elections tonight that can shift the numbers in Congress? No. So these are, and this is the person in Canada, so it's probably very confusing
Fair
what
question.
these elections are. These are off-year elections. There are just a few states that are 1 year off of everyone. So there's the 2 governors' races, and then the city of New York. Though the city of New York has on the ballot initiative, one of the ballot initiatives is to basically correct that and put the mayor's race back into the 2-year cycle that generally most run. I voted for that because there is absolutely no point in running 2 elections when you can run one and probably get a better turnout in the one.
Well, unless you're a Republican and your goal is low turnout, because that's when Republicans do well.
Maybe I can't get my
That's
Facebook
true.
to work.
Yeah.
That is very true.
I just turned on my Facebook, so that's
I really do prefer
going
not
to.
to do it on my personal.
Spanberger's still doing like Biden level numbers. Because like a couple new precincts came in. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
I've been a Bruins fan longer than Luke has been alive. Same. I can't say I'm a huge fan though. I refer to myself as a bandwagon fan. Like when they make the playoffs, then I get excited.
Are you a hockey guy? Do you watch hockey at all?
No, my high school never had hockey. We were a basketball town. UMaine's actually a very good hockey school. College hockey. They've won the state national title twice, I think. Because we had Paul Correa, if you guys remember who that was in the NHL. He's like a Hall of Fame player. He played 1 year freshman, and then he got drafted. I think he was the number 1 pick. But they had a team 1 year that had like 7 or 8 NHLers on it. It was ridiculous, and they kicked the shit out of everybody. That's all we get. Our football program. There's a reason why I'm not a college football fan. Let's see. So, what kind of beer are y'all drinking? All right. Well, I am. Oh, you're not drinking beer.
I'm not.
Okay.
I got root beer on.
Not
Guys,
this second.
I have to. I got these. So, little story. At my co-working space, they have a happy hour sometimes, and every once in a while, if no one's around, I just take one home. So I have a collection of randos. So I have a Stella thin that I did not purchase, and I have 2 of these Founders Centennial IPAs.
Nice.
Um,
Love an IPA.
yeah. So, and then there's nothing else except for bourbon, which wouldn't be the worst thing, but I'll do.
That's what I got right here.
Oh wait, you're not drinking a Meg. You got a. That's a. Do I see a? Yeah.
Little Guinness.
Scott Hawkeyes till I die.
We're just going for the Irish duo here.
Oh, are you mixing?
I mean, I intended to, but I didn't grab my glass when I went upstairs, and I didn't want to abandon you guys. So I'm doing one at a time now.
Oh, fellow Mainer, Charles Lamb. I'm from Bath. Where are you from? Also, a fun story. It's the city of ships. You're gonna get me going on it.
I want to see where it is on the map.
So it's really funny. I forgot that Memdani went to Bowdoin, which is one town over from me. Brunswick is my rival high school.
That's cool.
And someone made this joke on Threads that they were like, "Oh yeah, Memdani got radicalized in college at Bowdoin in Brunswick, Maine."
Is that not what is that?
I don't. The minority population might be 1%.
Oh,
really? Maybe.
So he fit in great there.
I had
Gecko.
Yeah, Gecko's here. Oh, Amy. Brunswick. Oh. We got a guest
Gecko
coming?
texted me and I never texted back. I apologize, buddy.
Let's see. New Jersey governor.
We've got a special guest joining us, which I'm excited about. And let's see. Yep, I told Gecko we were on here. Let's see. Good evening. I wasn't reading all these. Yeah, Amy. Brunswick. My grandmother lived in Brunswick for a long, long time. Oh, where'd that check go?
Who fucked that up?
I didn't touch anything.
I did it.
Yeah.
I'm hitting buttons, man. Just I'm trying to scroll because I can see 2 chats. I don't know if you could see 2 chats, but I have
you can have 2 chats up.
Yeah. The one that's like on the actual screen is actually like scrolling, where the other one you have to like manually scroll. At least I do.
And people see the one that's on our screen here.
Oh,
I don't see the other
I
column.
answer your text, Gecko, most of the time. I just have Discord on my computer all the time, so it doesn't send me notifications.
Speed Demon, where are you? That you said that an ICE sheriff just got voted out. Because that's awesome news.
An ICE sheriff? Jesus.
Well, pro-ICE sheriff. Not yeah.
Cheryl still hasn't been called on CNN. She still hasn't been called on CNN.
I don't think on New York Times either.
Well, why did Decision Desk do that?
I don't know. I mean, it looks good, but it doesn't. Let me see. I want to see.
Let's go to Decision Desk. All right.
I'm gonna check the needle. Let's see.
Yeah, they projected it at 8:13. And Decision Desk is usually right.
Yeah, I mean, I do not doubt it.
Oh, look at this. This is why we do the show, guys. Roger said, I had no idea about judges until you guys announced it on the last podcast. Supreme Court judges more important than ever. That is right. Yep. Those Pennsylvania ones, I think, which we're looking good on, right?
Let me look now. I saw the tab here. PA Supreme Court. We want Doherty to retain the seat, I would imagine. Donahue.
Yes, they're all Democrats.
They're all decimating. They're like in 78%. Yes. So yeah.
Oh my God. It's a weird race because it's like if they lost, they resign, but then the governor gets to appoint their replacements until 27, like till next year. It's a weird thing. So
yeah, it's like a no confidence vote more than anything.
Damn.
So he would appoint Democrats to run, but it's like it's just a weird process. It is an unknown outside of Georgia, but what is it? The public commission? Public safety commission? Is that the thing that those Georgia Democrats were sweeping tonight?
I think it was public safety.
Yeah.
No, it's not public safety because they said it says they regulate telecom, energy, and transport. Someone's gonna have to tell me what that is because I do not know.
Tim, how did you vote on your what do you call them on the back of the ballots? The
props?
Yeah.
Straight yeses, 1 through 6.
What were they?
Did you have the ski resort one on? You voted yes for that?
Ski resort?
Yeah, let me tell you why. 1, I don't know a lot about it. 2, from what I read and when I looked it up, it is to retroactively approve a ski resort that they already built, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I did not do
that-
my homework.
yeah. So that's what it was. But in order to get the retroactive thing, the state has to protect an additional 2,500 acres somewhere in the state to replace what was done. Because I guess it was an accident. I don't know how you do that, but was it in Ithaca?
Public
Kim?
Service Commission.
Public Service Commission. Yeah. So that's a clean Dem sweep today. So I think what we are seeing is that people don't like what the Republicans are doing right now.
Shocker!
And
Fascism
they are
isn't popular.
taking it out on everybody. I have to
Yeah.
wonder if at least Stefanik is like, oops.
I'll
maybe I
tell you,
should-
man. So I live in Westchester, not too far out of New York City. There were a lot of uncontested Republicans running. Like just for the county legislature, shit like that. Just no Democrat on the ballot.
This is why Run for Something is so important, which we'll have Amanda on at some point. But folks, if you have any extra cash, Run for Something, which their website's runforsomething.net. They train young Democratic and independent. They've expanded to independent candidates to take on conservatives and on down ballot races. Because we really need to build a feeder system. We do a really shitty job at that.
Yeah.
We're actually going to have, and I know Chris, one of your questions we're going to have Governor Janet Mills on the show in a few weeks. And one of the questions is, we're going to talk about her age, but also why are there no better candidates in Maine?
Right.
You know, we're a Democratic
Why do we have
state.
to have
I'm from
the
there. Yeah.
oldest fucking senator ever?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
where I live it's one of the wealthiest counties in the country.
Yes.
And there are a lot of fucking people who don't have to work and could do public service who are good people. Like,
Testify, Charity.
there are
Fuck
lots
Jake
of
Tapper.
potential candidates in this area if there were a recruiting system to identify them and encourage them.
Yep.
I don't think I would have left. I think three bullets without a circle filled in.
What's wrong with Jake Tapper, Luke?
I don't like Jake Tapper.
What's wrong with
Fucker
him?
hasn't said shit about Trump declining, but it was all about Biden declining. Fuck that guy.
He wasn't wrong.
I'm not debating wrong, but at least fucking hold yourself to the same standard.
Yeah,
I think that's I mean, I generally think that Tapper is okay, but the book bothered me. Not that he wrote it. It's that the CNN has essentially been silent on Trump's cognitive decline, and they're basically their excuse for it is it's already baked into what people think, which is I don't think we should be grading presidents on a scale.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you really think Trump has declined that much? He seems kind of the same to me.
Have you seen the motherfucker?
He was
is
nuts
rotting
forever.
in front of our eyes, dude. It looks like he had a
I
fucking
mean, the hand
stroke.
things,
Half
the
his
hand.
face is
Yeah,
drooping.
the physical decline for sure, but the mental decline, he seems just as fucking able to be crazy.
I think go back to
Disagree.
2016. Go back to those 2015 debates and watch.
He's
I
more
think you'd be
cogent
surprised.
back then, but he's also.
Have you seen the fucking analysis from doctors that talk about the speech pathologists who talk about the average length of word in his speeches that has steadily declined?
I notice a difference, but at the same time, he is able to answer. Biden couldn't answer fucking questions at a certain point. It was just hard to watch him answer.
I mean, that's true.
You know,
It's hard to watch Trump answer a question.
It's always been hard to
His
watch
fucking
Trump
question
answer
about
a question,
the fucking
though.
grocery store prices was nuh-uh. That was his answer.
No, I get
The
it.
prices are up.
But Trump watching Trump in 2016 was just as hard as this to me now. You know,
I'm not debating that, but he's fucking he's slipping.
He's
Okay,
slipping.
so people are asking
slowly,
how to
I
get
think.
involved with Runs for Something, so I just want to make sure I get this in here.
sorry.
But runforsomething.net. They have a form, you fill it out, they will reach out to you. They talk to people. They have never done this before. Amanda Littman is an amazing person. I've known her for probably a decade now, and they do a really amazing work. And if I was a billionaire, I would fund us, and I would fund them because it is that important. It's not a sexy thing that they do, but it's the nuts and bolts stuff that Democrats are bad at. So please give them any money that you can, because it is definitely definitely important.
Oh, just
Where
when
did I
somebody
go off
saying,
there?
"I love Luke. His anger is my anger. He speaks."
Why did my
exactly
camera
right.
fuck off?
I don't
Also,
know.
hold on. It is warm in here. I don't know if our takes are so hot. Oh, sorry.
You went from one layer of find out to another layer of find
Yes.
out.
Hey. Oh, yeah. So if
Nice
anybody
sweating my balls off, too.
I like that.
wants to purchase some merch, I could just go like this the rest of the night. So I could just like advertise the.
Just flex.
You look
your
better
back
in a
little
t-shirt
bit.
than Elon Musk does.
Dude,
Oh, thank you.
he
Thank
looks
you.
bulky.
I-
I mean, like
Is that a
in bad
compliment?
way.
That's like a real low
I mean,
bar.
it would be hard not to look better than Elon Musk.
I mean, it's better than saying you look about like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Fair.
That would be bad.
He looks like an obese barrel of whiskey. I don't know what happened to him. He looks fucking terrible.
I mean, I probably can't say the words, but the massive amount of
Special
things
K.
that
He loves.
consumes,
Yeah.
is, and he doesn't sleep.
Really?
No. Apparently, he sleeps like 4 hours.
Neither does Trump. Apparently, they both don't sleep at all.
Another thing that's not good for you when
That's
you're
true.
slipping.
It's not sleeping in McDonald's is a great combination.
Oh, someone just asked me to show the chest. I'm not doing the Gavin Newsom. He did that on the pod the
Every time I see a 4 a.m. fucking truth from Donald Trump, I think, yep, let that brain die a little more, buddy.
Are you on True Social? Like, do you have True
Fuck
Social?
no.
Dude, I got it the other day to see what it's like. It is
Oh
hilarious.
my
You have to go on
God.
it. It's so
No,
fun.
I'm not.
It's all it is.
Fucking brain
Every single
cancer, dude.
No,
That's just like technological contagious dementia.
It's so different from most social places. Like most comment sections, just comments. Dude, every fucking comment is just one of those like picture memes where it's like some crazy bullshit where you're like your fucking drunk uncle puts on Facebook. That's every comment section is just that.
Yeah,
That's
see,
all it
I
is.
can't look at that without like
It's funny.
thinking more and more that Thanos wasn't wrong. The only part he was wrong about is that it shouldn't have been random.
Dude.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say there are some things I have issue with on that, but all right. So this is New York Times thinks Cheryl's on track to win 6% of the 56.
That's very high. Holy shit.
Whoa. Guys, I think if you are people who like to imbibe in a drink, I think you can pop it right now because we are having a good night. It's been a while since we've had one, so I'm not sure we know how to act.
Yep.
2022, which actually we lost. We just didn't lose by
We just didn't
as
get blown
much.
the fuck out.
We just
Right.
didn't get
Right.
pounded,
So
yeah.
that was a win.
Yeah.
Was that when Fetterman won? Or was he 20? No, that was 22, right?
I thought it was 20. Was he 20?
What a disappointment.
No, he was
I
22. I think it was 22. You're right.
Yeah, so we even flipped. We lost we lost like 5 seats in the House, but I think oh no, we did lose the Senate. I don't know. I can't fucking remember.
I mean, it was supposed to be the red wave and fucking, intense shit. And then at the end of that, everybody's like, well, they won, but barely.
Not really.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have to be medicated to be on there. You and me both.
Well,
someone actually
it's comedy. Like it's purely for like I like to go on there and just be like because I like to use Trump's True Socials for shit in my content. So like I just want to see it as it comes in. The funny thing is most of his truths are just like him talking about Congress people he likes. Like it's like this guy from this district is doing great work. It's like fucking 50 of those in a row every single day.
See, I follow an account on Threads that reposts his shit automatically, like within a couple minutes.
Luke, I got a comment here. You're gonna love from Dylan. It says, if the last few months have taught me anything, we should always find new and exciting ways to tell maggots to get fucked.
You're goddamn right.
Well, people might be able to get fucked pretty soon.
Soon, and it's going to be for charity.
Yep. I'm gonna raise my. What were we raising money for?
I think feeding people. I think that's
probably the way to go.
Feeding America.
Lily, is this the start of a possible blue wave for the midterms? The answer to that is yes. So what we're seeing right now, we knew that Abigail Spanberger was highly likely to win.
Yeah.
And so that call wasn't a big deal, but I think called and like thinking she was probably going to sit in the 7 to 10 point range at the end of the night, it's starting to look like she's going to be over that, which is probably going to be enough to bring Jay Jones, who, to be clear, said really dumb I know it was like whatever, but like as a politician, you should not say those things. But the one that's exciting is that the decision desk is called New Jersey for Mikey Sherrill, and there was concerns there. First of all, Democrats New Jersey has not voted for 3 consecutive Democrats for governor since the 1960s. It's kind of a funky state. Partially that off-year election changes the electorate. But she seems like she is going to win by more than 5 points. Phil Murphy won 4 years ago by 3. And we all thought at that night he was in trouble. So if she is overperforming, and then if we see Zohra Memdani win by, I'm going to say, I'm setting the over-under on that race at 15. If it is over,
12.
that means the Democrats of all different stripes are kicking the shit out of Republicans.
Yeah.
So you better believe that we may be seeing a wave. And with that, we have our first guest.
Hey,
everybody.
Hey, everybody.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
It's a
We're
pretty
having a
good
great
night
night
so
so
far.
far.
Oh my God, it's so good to see you all. This has been absolutely fantastic. We just found out that I'm sure you already said this, but we held all 3 Supreme Court seats on the Pennsylvania courts, and J.D. Vance's brother lost, and Virginia State House is a trifecta. Unbelievable.
So
I
far, so
know,
good.
I know. So everybody who doesn't know, this is Just Craven. You are a big content creator. I think you have over 500,000 on TikTok.
I do have over 500,000 on TikTok.
Hell yeah.
So
Nice.
you all probably know her better than we do, and I guess we're going to be transparent. We're both in chorus, so we met through there, and
Dark money.
Dark, but we're just having a good time. Mikey Sherrill looks like she's won.
Looking good.
I've already made a dancing video. She did, and also Michelle Wu just got reelected. She's a tremendous mayor.
Oh, she's great.
So,
She's so great. And I think what we were just talking about, and I know you'll probably appreciate this too, is that Democrats of all stripes are winning too. This isn't just like, there's the question of, is it conservative Dems, moderate Dems, liberal Dems? We're winning all over the place with different people, which is the really, really exciting thing.
Yeah. It just is, yes, it is a combination of great candidates running. They are the appropriate candidates for their districts. So we've got Abigail Spanberger, who is perfect to run in Virginia. We have Zohra Mamdani, who, of course, hasn't been called yet, but I think we're all pretty comfortable that it will.
The fuck out of them.
Oh, the polls just closed. They just closed.
That's 36% in already. He's up by 12 right now.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about that race at all. And just across the country, we've got great candidates running in races. And I also want to say I was on a phone bank for Prop 50 just an hour ago. So 3 hours before the California polls closed, and there were over 100 people on that phone bank still calling. So never forget when you see these wins that this is also massive volunteer energy, massive get out the vote efforts by really smart campaigns, and also really dedicated, very seasoned grassroots volunteers now who have been doing this for 8 years and are actually almost 10 and are really good at what they do. So
the Yes on 50 stuff has been really impressive to watch because and you're in California, correct? Right?
Yes, I am.
Yes. So, we got into it earlier because we were part of the Yes on 50 live fundraising campaign, which was super fun. But Gavin Newsom took a pretty big risk on his political future by doing this, and now the Republicans actually, I believe, and people, if you're California, you haven't voted, you should still vote. Don't listen to me, but I believe that the Republicans pulled back their spending, which is usually not a good sign for them. So this is
in the beginning, they were way ahead, and that was nervous.
Yeah. And it was real close, and they were supposed to, I'm seeing that turnout in New York City is the highest since 1969.
Whoa, holy shit.
That is wild. They are saying that it's going to be a rout. I mean, from people I know here who follow politics really closely or involved in party structure and stuff, they're like, one of my guys who's usually right was predicting 70-30-ish, somewhere around the same margins as we got in the recall. Now that's just one person's prediction, but
still,
it's the Republicans put a lot of money in too. I don't know, $100 million, Tim. What did they spend?
It was 9 figures, so I think it was 100 million, at least that they said. So what I've also learned in doing this sometimes is that these guys say they do it, and then no one ever checks because everyone's like, I'm so tired of this election. So I don't know if they actually spent it, but they did commit $100 million to try to defeat this thing. And the thing about California, which just way better than I do, is that you guys don't do off-year elections. So this is also kind of a random thing, and then also to convince the largest state in the union that all of a sudden gerrymandering in this particular case is good is a massive undertaking. So everybody, yourself and everybody, included Gavin Newsom, and everybody has done, and his team, who are fantastic, have just done wonderful. Now, I do want to say though, Governor Newsom came on the Find Out podcast And I think that's what really pushed it over the.
I think that's what it was. For sure.
Not the
Decision desk called it for
not the
Mamdani.
expert volunteers like working 8 years. It was Gavin with us for 30 minutes while he was like fake. I don't know if you saw, but he was like fake taking his shirt off because we were talking about his memes. He called Luke an asshole.
Oh, wow. Spicy.
As a joke. Because Luke, what was your joke?
I made fun of him because he sucked at Fortnite. I asked if the campaign didn't have money to pay for a coach.
Yes.
Luke, do you want to say what you were about to say there? Because I think everybody wants to hear it.
Oh, decision desk called it for Mamdani.
Man.
Yeah.
It's already 9:03.
7. Oh, it was.
No, they called it at 9:03 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, they're way ahead of everybody else. That's crazy.
I mean, so some people were saying they thought that the high turnout could be good for Cuomo because all of the progressives were already voting, but like Mamdani was bringing so many new people in, and I don't know, just I worked for Andrew Cuomo, and I am a Mamdani supporter 100% because I was there from 2016 to 2018, right when Trump came in. And we did some good things. We launched paid family leave, and there were some other. I actually got a bill passed, which was cool. But he is awful. And when he left the party to run independent, that was like finally like I felt free to finally not worry about walking down the street at night and wondering who was behind me from his team. But yeah, I think we can now say that he is done.
So do you think that Trump is going to offer jobs to both Eric Adams and Andrew Cuomo? Do you think he's going to try and get them?
I think he's going to kick them to the curb so fast. I don't think he cares about them at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not about caring about them. It's about continuing to just attack Mamdani. And I think that I think that Trump would love to keep anyone who doesn't like the next mayor of New York City is going to be Trump's friend.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I just don't. But I think he's too interested in giving his lackeys, jobs in the administration that they're not qualified for. And like those guys, well, first of all, Adams wouldn't even show up. Let's be honest, he wouldn't be there.
I mean, no one's less qualified for anything than Eric Adams. Like,
no. Well,
name a position.
There's a one. Pete Hegseth. I don't know. I mean,
that's true. That's true. Well, I've told these guys this, but I actually had a run-in with Eric Adams when he was Brooklyn borough president, and my son was like 4 months old. And there was a bar down. This is going to make me sound old, but I swear it's a real thing.
You don't have to try for that.
Luke. Now you get to call him an asshole. Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, you asshole. Yeah. No, but there was a bar that these Russian guys from Brighton Beach owned, and they purposely overserved people, and so it turned into this like whole thing where people were drinking and driving. There were fights. It was the bar in New York City, I kid you not, the bar that had the most 911 calls in the entire city. And he was like, and I texted him one night because it was like loud. My son was 4 months old, and they were screaming, and I couldn't get him to sleep. I lost my mind, so my tweet wasn't very nice, but I was like, "Are you ever going to do anything about this?" And he was like, "How do you know it's from there? Are you some sort of investigator?" And I was like, well, the bags that say Woodland on the side is kind of giving me the sense that that's where they're coming. That's the name of the place. And then he was like, well, you're texting me really late. You must have like a thing for me or something. And I was like, so he's like this mildly homophobic, instead of being like, that's creepy. Constituent, I'm sorry. Like, let me do. And then he just was like, you're not a man. If you don't talk to me face to face, I'm not doing this. So you call my office. I'll meet with you anytime. Jesus. Monday, sent the message, nothing. So I those texts were going to get leaked. And yes, I do that sometimes in Politico, but it was right before he got indicted. So then it all went out the window. So I never got my revenge, but I waited like 6 years to get my revenge. and then he blew it up himself. So
that sucks.
Anyways, so were there Jess, there's only the one race in California, right? That was just the gerrymander. Yeah, it was just that.
Yeah, okay. Literally people were texting me because I usually have a voter guide. People were texting me, can I have your voter guide? I was like, it's one thing. It's one thing on the, so just it was the easiest thing in the world. But it is really hilarious, I have to say, to watch text messages coming in right now. It is just, my kid is 16. They're screaming about Zoran Mamdani. My dog is excited.
You got a puppy. All right.
Yeah, everybody's, the excitement is high. I mean, I don't know, you guys, we have had such a horrible 9 months. I mean, I say this to everybody here.
Decade?
Decade.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like decade, and then this 9 months has been like on turbocharged. And God, I think we all just feel like a night where we're just unequivocally winning is a really, God damn, it's needed. It feels
God, it
beautiful.
feels good.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
there are
just
so many people out there who've been saying like democracy's over, like we'll never be able to vote again.
Right.
And I'm thankful that tonight's results seem to be showing them that they were wrong. And perhaps they shouldn't lose faith, because losing faith is like part of the goal of the authoritarians. They want to push the opposition into just giving up.
Yep.
Yeah. And, I have a little bit of a pet peeve about this anyway, because people like to say, oh, Democrats, why do Democrats keep losing every election? And I'm like, well, actually, we did. We lost one, and it was a really big one. We lost in 2024, but we have actually, over the last 6 years or so, done remarkably well over and over and over again. I think, last year was a perfect storm of horror, and I'd like to think that this is the beginning of an upward trend, as long as Democrats show up and actually, perform as we think they will.
And the big difference, I think, this time, and I'm not looking to pat any of us on the back, but it does seem like the DNC, which I'm going to give credit to Ken Martin, he's gotten a lot of shit lately. He is running the table tonight, and so we have to acknowledge that he is clearly doing a good job with that. They've also, like, the campaigns and also the DNC have really been working with creators, people with large accounts, to spread the message. It's not just about the most TV that you can do and then just GOTV and then cross your fingers. Like, they are getting it. They saw what happened. Like, Republicans have been killing us on this for years. And it's been really, really exciting to see. I think, I've seen a bunch of friends, like, in photos with Spanberger and Cheryl and Newsom at the Yes on 50 rally this weekend. I think was Sunday, where Brian spoke. And like, they're really, it's not universal, but I think it really matters. I'm not saying that this is the reason that we won, but I think they're getting that these channels are super important, and that's an exciting thing too.
I 100% agree. I mean, Cheryl's campaign was reaching out to me to do Substack lives with me when she was in the primary. She was actually the first candidate to reach out, and she did. And Spanberger's campaign also, same thing. Zoran Mamdani did not need anybody's help because I'm telling you, I want someone to do a film festival of his campaign ads, because I was sitting and watching them this morning and I was just crying. I've never seen any. I've watched so many campaign ads. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a campaign that beautiful and adept and nimble. Unbelievable.
I think it's a mixture of. He's a digital native, right? He's 33 years old. So, and he was, I think, a amateur rapper for a while. So, like, a bit of a performer, but like, his stuff was so New York City centric, like make halal $7 again. I'm going to talk about that thing for the rest of the time, because it was so brilliant. And it's only New York. Anybody else probably looks at that and goes, what the hell are you talking about? I'll use halal $6-7, now 10. And like, he has this logic of why, and not enough permits, and then they rent them out and whatever. But it's like, it lands, and then Cuomo's like, I'm just gonna add police, and it's like, well,
of course,
it's just not really.
Tim, so the urge to text a certain someone and rub in this Mamdani win is so strong right now.
Oh, you have to.
Who is this? Clue me in. I don't know.
They could be related to the guy who just got pounded
in New York City.
Oh, I see.
Unsolicited DMs, mind you.
Yeah, unsolicited too.
Found you.
You're not the only content creator he's found with the unsolicited DMs either. I don't want to spill any tea. I'm not naming names, but I'm just saying I know a female content creator who has a whole bunch of DMs. If we're talking about someone whose name rhymes with Riss. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you would be correct. You would be correct.
Yeah.
It could be anybody, but
yeah.
That is one of one of the funny things about doing this work, right? Is the weird DMs from people that are mildly well known, and you're like, why are you talking to me?
Right.
Who does that? Yeah, that is just, especially in an age of people just copying your text messages and putting them up online, it doesn't seem a smart thing to do.
No, I mean, rule number one, right, is like, whatever you write down, make sure you're okay with it being on the front page of the New York Times, because It could.
I'll put your ass on blast.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Ask the young Republicans. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, really.
So Jess, I want to ask you, because someone asked me this earlier and I answered it, but like, do you see this as the potential beginnings of a blue wave in 2026?
I have always thought that the 2026 elections are going to be a rout. I mean, as much as the redistricting is terrible and even the Supreme Court race really alarming, but I sort of feel like they can do all of that and we're going to destroy them. I mean, you have to remember the Republicans, right? Remember in 2010, I think it was, they won 60 seats in the House. And then we won 41 seats in the House in 2018. So yeah, Republicans they're going to do everything they can because they know that their policies suck. I still think we're going to destroy them. I think people are so fucking angry. Excuse me. Can I curse on this?
Of course.
Oh my God. Luke's catchphrases get fucked.
Do you know who you're
Okay.
No rules here. No rules here.
Okay. So yeah, I think we're going to have to work very hard to secure the elections. I think that Trump is going to try to intimidate people at the polls. I think they'll do everything they can to discourage and dishearten us. And that's why I was so excited for these elections, because I thought if we can just get to the 2025 elections, people will see what we're capable of. They will see that our elections are still working perfectly fine. And they'll see their power. And we've been overperforming all year, right? Like 16-point average all year. Yeah. So yes.
Yeah,
we're going to get it.
I agree. We need to fight the gerrymandering, and I'm so glad that, it looks like we'll get those 5 seats in California, and then Virginia will be able to gerrymander their one, because it looks like Jay Jones is winning that race. So there's no issues there. So that's 6. We've got some other fights ahead of us, but in New York, we'll do it in 2028 because we have a constitutional amendment thing we have to do. But yeah, right. I think I think the economy is going to get worse. The tariffs aren't going anywhere. Even what's his face? The Treasury Secretary Bessent, right? Bessent,
yeah,
was saying some sectors are in a recession, and what we were saying on our show the other day was, my God, if he's saying that publicly, how bad is it really? Because usually these guys are like, pay no attention. It's like Baghdad Bob, right? Everything's fine. We're in control. Like everything's fine. Yeah, that's a good one for Chris. But bad shit's coming, guys. And energy prices this winter are going to be bad. It's going to be, But tonight,
and healthcare. I can't even comprehend the prices that people are paying on their healthcare premiums that Republicans are determined to not help with at all costs.
Ooh, that's a good call. Zach, pull up True Social.
Republicans are going to be the reason
he's apparently
why
losing his shit.
is a thing before 2030.
I agree, Chris, 100%.
They're going to drive costs up so ridiculously high that the Republican base is just going to say, fuck it, we're socialists now, and demand single-payer healthcare.
Unpaid family leave and childcare. Sorry,
No, I agree. And it's crazy. Like this whole shutdown fight is insane, where they're like, they want to take healthcare away from 15 million Americans. And it's like, guys, it's not like we just save a bunch of money and put it in our pocket. It's like, that's 15 million less Americans paying into the healthcare system. So the healthcare companies aren't going to just like eat that loss. They're just going to spread it around. Like, it's just insane. And that's, I think, why we're winning the shutdown fight too, because people understand it, along with the SNAP nonsense that they're pulling right now too, which is just absolutely horrific. But what I was saying earlier, and I'm curious just what you think, but like, I think this drubbing tonight is going to make House Republicans and some in the Senate, like Susan Collins, freak out, and they are going to want to make a deal to reopen the government, because they can't take this like politically. They just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think they've been in such denial. I clipped a Mike Johnson video from just earlier today at his press conference. He was saying, well, maybe after the election tonight, Democrats will finally come to the table and stop making Americans suffer. I was like, dude, how out of touch are you? I literally think it's incomprehensible to me that he thought they would win anything tonight. So yeah, maybe they're having a huge reawakening, or maybe Trump is going to be like, it was all rigged, and
Well, he's definitely going to do that.
Man.
Well,
they've
got their
definitely
own
be happening.
information ecosystem, so they've created their own version of reality, and they cannot be separated from it. So his cognitive dissonance isn't going to go into acceptance of our reality. It's going to go into the Trump default of they cheated. Like that is the MAGA party line now. If they lose anything, they say it was corrupt, it was stolen, it was cheating. So I think that I'm very happy to see this routing across the entire country, but I think that it is going to make Trump and all of his lackeys double down. And they're gonna, want to do investigations that are going to drain county governments of all of their resources, right? Yeah. And that's gonna have knockdown effects for the next, I don't know how many years, but small governments are going to be fighting against all of these billionaires who've allied themselves with Trump.
Yeah,
it's true.
Time to eat them.
It is time to eat the rich. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, someone did say something really funny, which I had to put in here. It's like, don't make fun of Bissett. He's just a poor
He's
working
a poor
soybean farmer, which he actually said.
Funny.
He actually said it. He's like, well, I'm a soybean farmer too. I'm like, you're worth $500 million. I don't think if your soybean farm goes under, your whole life
he lifted himself up by his bootstraps.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just like Trump, just right.
Doesn't he own 25 million acres or $25 million worth of soybean land? Right, humble farmer.
Oh yeah, he's one of the mega farmers, basically pushing out the small farmers, right?
Oh my God! Oh, also, did you guys hear that Kansas has dropped their plans for redistricting?
Nice.
Oh, great.
Which is great news. And also Maryland, Wes Moore announced today that they're going to undertake their redistricting as well. So I think,
he did
I don't know if Wes Moore, he did. I don't know if he was like waiting to see how the winds were blowing with Prop 50, which I kind of think is a little, I wish he hadn't done that, but whatever. Yeah. I think he saw where it was going and he was like, oh, I'm going to get in on that too. So, so Kansas is down. We're going to get Virginia. We're going to get California. We're going to get Maryland. Maybe we get, almost parity again.
Guys,
and
wait, I hate to break. I have breaking news. Are you ready for this?
Yep. Wow.
I knew it.
Uh-oh.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
No, I'm using my little headphones.
Okay.
It's just very noisy in the other room, and so
you're late to celebrate.
You were streaking down the street because you were so excited about the returns, right?
Absolutely, all of the returns.
Forever to button that shirt back up.
Did you get a tan, Rich?
Actually, so Rich, do you know Jess? Jess, do you know Rich? Do you guys know each other, or at least seen your
we
videos?
Follow each other.
Okay. I've definitely, I watched your video. In fact, I watched a couple of your videos today. I think you're fantastic. I'm glad you're here.
Well, thank you. Same to you.
Yeah.
You know what's one of the most fun things about this is how awesome all of the people in this space are. Like, I mean, there's obviously little people do these things, but like for the most part, like people are in it for the right reasons. It's like it's not about the money, but it's not about like 9 to 5 or anything like that. But like everyone just like genuinely likes each other, and it has been so great. And that's one of the things about Chorus, and when all that shit happened and they were like, people were bashing us, it was like I just love the group that's there. I have 70 new or whatever it is new friends that I knew a few people, like I knew Ashley who runs it from a million years ago, but like Brian has been great. Like I didn't know Brian before, like, and he is just the most genuine, wonderful guy who stepped up to do something when no one else would. Chris is laughing.
I'm just looking at the comments. There are so many people who are on the Rich being late thing.
Jesus.
Why do I see the comments? I don't know how to do this. I never did.
Can't you see the chat right
you should be able to
there
see
on the screen?
It's to your right. It should be right to your right. Yeah.
He's just overwhelmed with all of the
love
assaults when he.
It's just like big weird, like the graphics are screwed up. It's like big weird YouTube logos, and there's like stuff going on. I don't know.
Weird.
He's the only guy who's got tech issues.
It's true. Funny. It's usually Tim.
You know what's annoying about tonight is that we're not going to get any California results for it. Like California is so annoying because everything takes so fucking long. I mean,
well, they're going to call it at 11:01, right? Or not? Or what is that? 8:01 for you.
If it's good enough, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe they will. Yeah, that's true. I hope so. I mean, if it's the route it's supposed to be, hopefully we hear tonight, and then I think that's a pretty clean sweep, right? We did.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of I'm sure you all know, but like there's school board races. There's Maine has the really important ballot measure that's like a voter suppression
I
ballot
haven't even been
measure.
looking at that. That's my home
Yeah.
state.
Haven't heard
I need
about
to actually
that.
pay attention to that.
They're doing well.
Texas had 17 ballot measures on the ballot. 17, one of which was like, I think kind of got rid of gay marriage, like a lot of really crazy stuff.
Really?
So Ohio had elections. There were very important school board races all over the country, Colorado, Connecticut. I just saw projection. Mikey Sherrill has won the race. And like, I thought that happened an hour and a half ago. But anyway, there's a lot of elections. I'm sure you all heard about JD Vance's brother.
Love to see
Embarrassing
it.
loss for him. Love to see it.
Embarrassing.
Very sad to see.
You guys,
I'm sure he'll
they,
find a couch.
they called New Jersey for Cheryl. I
Yes.
don't know if you guys saw
So
that.
I'm looking at the NBC News site. They have her currently. There's almost 62% reporting, and she is up by 14 points.
She's
she's
New York
pumping.
Times has her at around 56% when it's all over. That's what they think it'll be at, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But the mayor's race is not looking as runaway as it did before. It's only an 8% margin right now.
Is that for Mamdani?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not
But I thought
called
they
by
called
New York
it.
Times. That decision does it, but nobody else did.
We're just arguing about the margin, not the
Okay,
victory.
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is
Don't
way
take my
closer than
Mamdani
I
away
thought.
from me.
It's 60% reporting, and he's only up by 8%.
I want to know what Staten Island did. If
Staten
it's
Island-
like
all
75%.
Cuomo.
I can
You
tell you
know
right
what
now.
Staten Island did.
Cuomo
You know
at
what
Well,
they
I
did.
mean,
55%.
Sliwa is ran as a Republican, right?
Sliwa's got 22%, and right now Mamdani has
That-
22.
that's pretty fucking high.
Yeah, and
What was it?
Cuomo's 55. Sliwa and Mamdani are tied at 22 in Staten Island.
In Staten
Yeah.
Island,
Oh, really? Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Yeah,
Reminds me
my
never
kid
go
might-
there.
My 16-year-old told me that Sliwa's like a meme with the young people. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
love Mamdani, but they have like a meme thing going with Sliwa
Well,
that
have you
I don't
have you
I
have
don't
you seen
understand
any of the debate footage of him?
No.
Oh, it's so
Not
good.
So
much,
like
no.
so they have the three of them, right? And they ask these.
Yeah.
First of all, the questions they ask them are ridiculous. But it's like there was one, I don't remember, but anyways, there was like all these people have been like doing this play because they'll ask Mamdani and Cuomo will answer the questions like
Right.
relatively normally, like
normal
do
people,
you like do you want to keep the parks budgets at 1% or something like that? And Mamdani goes yes, and Cuomo goes yes, and then like the joke is that Sliwa says, I was stabbed on the subway in 1991 and no one came to me, so and he like does this whole like story and people are like what on earth is going on here? And he hates Andrew Cuomo and he loves the spotlight, and that's why he's doing this, and I think it's hilarious. It's like he doesn't think he's going to win. He's just there to make sure that Andrew Cuomo loses and he gets the spotlight. It's incredible. I love it.
I love that for him. I think he deserves an administration position after that, or he
I
deserves
agree.
something
You know
good
what?
for him.
He can't. He's not. He couldn't be any worse than any of the people that Trump's putting into stuff. I say have at it. Like
No, for sure.
I
Apparently
don't know where,
he's saying. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I don't know where the SNL quotes and the real Sliwa quotes like begin
No, I
and
can't
end.
tell the difference.
Like, did he say I've hated Andrew Cuomo longer than Mamdani's been alive? Like,
I don't think he said that.
Is that real or is that SNL?
I mean,
think so.
That's always a game to play.
Well, first of all,
Sounds plausible.
in New York City, that is pretty much everyone's default. They just don't say it. Like nobody likes that guy. And for those of you who don't know, Andrew Cuomo, when his father Mario, by all accounts, was a very good man and a very good governor, when he was running for mayor against Ed Koch in the early 80s or late 70s, Andrew Cuomo came up with the brilliant idea to create this poster that said, vote for Cuomo, not the homo.
Oh, I remember that. Yes, that's true. Yes.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is the guy that claims he is the like LGBTQ plus. Well, LGBTQ. I don't think he understands plus, but
right.
He is. Oh God, I feel so unburdened now. I can stop this. I've held it in because I've been like they're a very nasty group, but God, it's so good to see them lose.
I love this release coming from you. This is awesome.
Well, it's funny because I joined in the last few months of the Obama administration, so it was like this really awful time. So I was like, I'm working for the governor of the largest, because Jerry Brown was the other one, but he was leaving, like he was already on his way out. So it was like Cuomo was it. So I'm like, I'm part of the resistance, and in some cases that was true, and I think we did do some good. but like he's just it is just impossible. So
Mm.
I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah.
I was trying to see what the comments. I do like that everyone is still dragging Rich for coming in late.
I
That's
love
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Well, Rich, give us your
Yeah.
takes. What are you feeling tonight with all these
You better
returns?
feeling happiness.
Yeah, happiness. No,
You're not used to it, right?
one of the reasons why I was late was because I was looking at the exit polls in New York, and the Mondani voters told the pollsters that 90% of them were voting for Mamdani,
I saw that.
and not against Trump, not against Eric Adams, not against the
Right.
status quo. Like I was like, that feels ridiculous, and so I went and looked it up. In 2008, only about like 50, it was 50-50. There's a lot of reasons why people vote, but it was like 40% said that they voted for Obama because he was Obama, and 40% said that they voted for him because he wasn't McCain and he wasn't George W. Bush. Like, you remember how many
Yeah.
disaffected Clinton supporters that
sure.
were reluctantly supporting Obama? Like, and that was, I mean, we think of him as this transcendent,
Transformative.
transformative. Also, that generational candidate that people just loved, and he had this brand and this like, I mean, he was truly remarkable. And so for Donnie to come out, and in the era of Trump, where everybody wakes up thinking, I'm going to vote against whatever he wants, like that's my resting position, right? For Mamdani to come out and inspire people, 90% of whom say, well, I'm still voting for Mamdani because he's Mamdani, not because he's not Trump, or not because he's going to stick it to Trump or whatever. Like, that is really, really remarkable.
Yeah.
And obviously you can unpack that probably for days, but just the fact that he stayed so singularly focused on the cost of living, but he was also joyful and just kind of ridiculous and funny the whole campaign. Like, we have to remember that this is how you win people over. Like, being not Trump will get us half the way there, right? Or like maybe even 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah.
But if you really want to get the rest of that way, if you want to go from 50% to 90% of people saying they're voting for you because of you, you have to take some of these tips. You have to do these things that he's been doing.
Yeah,
So
I
that
mean,
was the thing that really struck me
the
tonight
opposite
so
too. It's
far.
true. Look at Cuomo. I saw the same thing you saw, and it was like 50-50 Cuomo voters were like, well, I'm voting for Cuomo versus like, I'm just voting against Mamdani.
Right,
But
right.
the flip side is like they're voting for the person that they feel motivated by. That's a huge difference.
Even though Trump endorsed him, I'm like, if Trump endorses anyone, it's like an
Well,
automatic DQ.
did you guys see what happened? I think it was this morning. So he was on, or maybe it was yesterday. He was on a with a podcast or a radio show, and they were like, Donald Trump just endorsed you, and he was on the phone, so you didn't see him. He's like, what? No, he didn't. And they're like, yeah, he did. And he's like, I don't want it. He's like, well, then they start like lacing into him. He just hung up the phone. He just left.
Oh,
He just hung-
I saw that. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I want to say one thing, and then I'm going to go and leave you guys to Rich and everybody else. But I saw a Mamdani video this morning on this subject that was, maybe you've all seen it. He had footage of himself a year ago standing on a corner with a big sign that said, let's talk about the election. It was the day after the election. He's talking to all these people who told him, and he wasn't like Zoran them. They didn't really know who he was, but that they didn't vote. And he kept asking them, why did you not vote? And they were like, I just don't care. Like, this doesn't mean anything to me. This whole system is broken. And then there was a little bit of him saying like, well, I'm running for mayor. But then cut to, he went back to that same corner just in the last week or two. And I don't know what neighborhood it was, but it was not like, downtown fancy glitzy. It was like some, working class part of New York City. People were just hugging him. Women were saying, I'm praying for you, all different colors, all different faiths, all different ages. Just, it was the most beautiful, like the way he had gotten them excited about politics was, I can't even believe how beautiful it was.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's lightning in a bottle, but man, if we can get other candidates to replicate that genuineness and that care for every person they meet, it's amazing.
Yep.
I totally agree, and I think he's doing it, and like it's not just the happy warrior, but he's also like, I'm going to lower prices, and here are some things. Will I get all of it done? I don't know, but I am going to fight until I get it all. And free childcare, free buses, like freezing the rent. Like, I mean, we can quibble on some of those, but it's just like it's a really remarkable thing. And I have never seen energy for a candidate in New York City, lived here for a decade, like this. Never.
AP, I think 2 minutes ago called it for Mamdani.
Yep. So did New York
so did
Times.
MSNBC.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
yeah, New
official.
York Times just popped it
That's
up.
a good note to leave on.
Fuck
Wow.
yeah.
50.4.
Well, everybody, that is a great note. Jess, thank you for
Jess.
joining us. We're going to do
Thank
this
you,
again soon.
guys.
You were great. We
It
will
was
talk
so
to you
fun
soon.
to hang out with you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
and
come back soon.
good
I hope
luck.
you. All right,
Good to
bye.
see you, Jess.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for
Have a
all
good
your hard
night.
work.
Too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
She's awesome.
Eat my nuts, Donald Trump. Fuck yeah.
Oh man.
Is that
Good
another
night.
is that another T-shirt?
Could be. Could be. Could be.
My
It's
God,
a
Donald
it's a
Trump.
it's a like a tea mug, not a coffee mug, but a tea mug. Like eat my nuts. Like
Well, you
it's
got
fine.
It's a teabag maneuver. That's kind of, yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was.
That's
it
what
was a
I do on
stretch.
Battlefield. I'll do it to Trump.
Somebody said I'd die for a New Jersey version of Memdani. Yeah, I mean, I think you're going to see a lot more candidates like Memdani jumping up now because, like, you know, and well, again, I got to go back to the Ken Martin thing because I have said some not so kind things. Like he ran the table tonight, and
Yep.
I think we have to recognize that. And I think the message, everyone's going to be like, "Wow, how did this? Yeah, what did Democrats?" Blah, 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 blah. And the answer is, we ran candidates that work in the districts and the states that they represent.
Yeah.
We do not need a monolith. Like Abigail Spanberger is very different from Zoran Mamdani, and they are both kicking the shit out of their opponents.
Yeah.
Pick the candidates that fit the districts. Stop the like you have to do all of the things and meet all of the requirements from everybody.
Yeah.
And just run good people.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
it's actually not that hard.
Yeah. You know what else is crazy? The polls were aggressively wrong and in favor of Democrats this time. Like
It's usually the other way.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually it's the polar opposite, but like I mean not Spanberger, Cheryl, what a 3-point average. She's gonna win by like fucking 10 plus.
She's up by 14 right now.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
Kind of crazy.
Now I don't know.
Stomping them.
Zach, you can see the map. Maybe you've seen the maps better than I have. I don't
I'm
know
looking
what's
at it a lot.
actually come in yet.
Oh,
because,
it's
like-
pretty deep. Like she's on pace to actually grow her lead by the end. So she actually might end up being around like Cheryl might have 57, 58% in the
Holy
at
shit.
the end.
Oh, so Citarelli's big red districts are like almost all in already.
Yeah, he's pretty
Oh,
much he's
wow.
completely
No.
chalked. He's done.
Yeah, they're showing more remaining for Cheryl than
Yes.
for Citarelli.
yes.
Oh,
And she's
wow.
already up by 14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
we got to
like a
run
destruction.
a transcript
This
from
is a-
today's episode against the results. And,
We did
and
pretty
just
well, I think.
See
Yeah.
how fucking wrong I was. I was like such a doomsayer across the board.
I was pretty
Wait, but
with
did you
though.
say did anybody say that Cheryl would lose though?
No, but I was
Mm-mm.
saying there were going to be squeakers everywhere,
Yeah.
which does not appear to be the case at
No.
all.
Well, look,
Not
like
bad.
I'm going to defend us for a minute because I think I said Cheryl would win in the 3 to 3 range.
Yeah, it's just
If
5
all
times more
if
than
all
that.
of the polls are right, well, but if all of the polls are telling you 3 to 5 or
Yeah.
like 1, there was a couple 1s, there was a couple 49-51s. Like, what are you? No, I've talked to the entire state, and I know that she's going to win by 15 points. So
Yeah.
people would look. We would have had you committed
I just
because
had a,
we'd be like,
I don't know. Like I think it's a New Jersey thing too, because like I lived, my entire childhood in New Jersey. Like a lot of the shit Trump is doing just doesn't jive with New Jersey. Like, I mean, there's a pretty large Hispanic community in New Jersey, and like people value everybody. Like it's a lot of suburbs of New York City. So like the shit that Trump has done is not resonant with the average New Jerseyan, and I feel like that can't be captured in polls, just like the shit that Trump did in 2016 couldn't be captured in polls. Like there's just shit that if you live there, you know it. And I felt like seeing those polls, like I don't buy that New Jersey's gonna be this close with this shit happening with Trump, and I'm glad that I was right.
"Well, congratulations, Zach."
Hey, New Jersey, fucking love New Jersey,
I
When you
got a
get
new
burned
fucking favorite
once,
thing.
huh?
I
What's
just
that?
got sent videos from Fox of them announcing winners.
No, it's okay.
Oh, that feels good. They look like somebody just shitting their Cheerios. Oh, that's amazing. Oh yeah, that feels
They're
nice.
Cheerios. That's funny.
I am getting lots of texts from people that are very, very excited.
Me
this evening.
too.
A friend of mine that has worked on Capitol Hill for a long time is a worrier by nature and even jokes about giving himself ulcers even when things are going very well. And he's like, I don't actually have anything to fill my like negative bucket right now because he's like, I was worried about Memdani, them nationalizing Memdani, but it's like, but then Cheryl and Spanberger are kicking the shit out of their opponents. It's not actually likely to work because they're just all so different. But yeah, I don't think anybody was expecting these margins.
No.
At
And
all.
you know what's really interesting too? I'm looking through a bunch of New York Times stuff. Is if you look at the difference in Virginia, especially between 2024 and now, if you go into the rural areas that are all red counties, the Democrats are performing exponentially better in red counties than they were in 2024. And that is making up a lot of I think that's the difference that is fucking up these polls. Like they didn't expect the rural areas to be this strong for Democrats.
Well, it seems to me. And Brian Tyler Cohen posted something that there was they were starting to get, there were a lot of media reports of Republicans actually voting for Democrats this time. Those maps are seem to be proving that out.
Yeah.
And if they're doing that now, like, Jess was talking about it, I agree with her. Like, we are setting up, lots of stuff can happen between now and next year, but like, we are in a very good spot. And I hope that this signals to people that they should jump in and run. Run everywhere.
That's a really good point. I don't think people realize, or you don't think about it at that level unless you know somebody who is like in politics. But if you're the best possible choice and you kind of know it, if you know you can do good things, you can win, you want to run in the most favorable election cycle possible so that you can come in with massive momentum and have that mandate that everybody wants to claim.
Yeah.
You do not want to be the down cycle martyr who just gets thrown on the ballot because you need somebody to go up against, some 87-year-old entrenched Republican in Kansas, and you're just the sacrificial lamb. You want to go in when you feel like the timing is all right. And this is, I think in the context of the redistricting battles, I've been saying this in videos here and there because it's true, but you need to see it come true at the same time, that they're spreading themselves thinner with these redistricting battles. And people don't understand exactly how consequential that can be. They think that, well, if we spread ourselves thin enough that we're going to have all of these like safe red districts where we have at least a double-digit margin. There are races that swing 20 and 30 points between off-year cycles. And if we have a 20 or 30 or 40-point swing in the midterms toward Democrats, we could win those 5 seats they thought they were getting in Texas. Real people have to still go vote. You don't just get to say, this is our seat now. You still have to win the votes. And if they don't show up, or if they change their mind because you suck, you overexposed yourself. And they could be...
Well,
putting some headaches for themselves in the future.
Some of those Texas districts went from plus Republican 10-12 to plus 7.
Yeah,
they banked on them. They banked on the Latino margin carrying in a post-Trump world. Like when Trump's swagger isn't on the ballot. I don't personally find him swaggery, but some people do.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do to explain it, and that appeals to certain groups, especially certain groups of guys. JD Vance doesn't have swagger. Marco Rubio doesn't have swagger.
Well,
those guys are like
balls deep in a couch all the time. He can't have swagger.
Those guys are the before pictures in the low T commercials.
Can I just say, I was trying to make a more artful joke about the couch fucking, and then Luke just comes in and just
know why JD Vance's brother can't come stay with him now? Because he doesn't have a fucking couch he can sleep on.
Oh, it's a waterbed.
Water's one way to put it.
Jesus Christ. This is some of the best one-liners ever.
Yeah. Wait, what is the Texas House seat sitting at? Well, Texas, they did take the 5 seats, and California's going to get them back tonight. Virginia is definitely going to get an extra one. Maryland just announced they're going to do one. Indiana's having all kinds of trouble getting this through because I think it's exactly from what Rich said. These guys don't want their plus 15s to go to plus 8s. Like
Yeah.
it is bad news for them. Like you aren't
It's
eliminating
expensive.
Democratic voters. You're
Right.
just shuffling them around.
Right.
And in a wave year, you
I mean,
know, like I'm not saying,
in the end, man, this is like I said this at the like right after Trump won, and it's proving out now, and it's going to continue to prove in 2016. Trump is going to get fucked by his lies, and his only one lie actually, and it was the prices lie. I could lower prices, prove it. And
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening here. That's why you're seeing these rural counties coming and go, dude, health insurance costs, grocery costs, fuck you. You're not doing shit. 2016 is going to be even worse. The big lie of I can lower prices is going to fuck him. And that's exactly where this redistricting stuff, when you slim those margins down, you're done. You know, it's going to be a absolute nightmare if he doesn't turn things around from a price perspective. Which
well, that's where the genius and the downside of Trump, right? Because he used that very effectively last year to go after Kamala and Joe, and then also use the trans thing. But then it doesn't work forever when you're in charge, right?
You drive the car out,
You
it just
can't
fucking
just
breaks
say it
down
and
on
have
the
it
highway.
not be true.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
But what's wild about it, and I'm even a little bit surprised, is that he hasn't even tried. Like he hasn't tried. Like everything he has done is the opposite. This tariff stuff. It's like I'm like, how do you? And the answer is like, I think what's really going on here is he knows that he's isn't going to run again, and he is doing what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bunch of the MAGAs, I think, thought that they had a permanent majority, and that they were just like, "Fuck it, we don't give a shit what the voters think because we've got it all now. We're gonna gerrymander all this shit. We're gonna do these things. We're gonna all this, and like we're never gonna have to worry about it." But after tonight, they have to be shitting their pants because
they got to go and come to the table here and fucking make a deal. Because in the end, if health insurance costs go the way they're going to go, they're getting all the blame. They know.
Why would a Democrat even move now? Why they would just sit on their hands and be like, "Show me what you got. What's your offer?"
The funny thing about this is like whether the government's open or not, the prices are going to go up. So like when Trump is like, we got to end the filibuster so that we can reopen government. Okay, if you do that, it doesn't change the fact that your stupid ass deleted the subsidies that are making everyone's health insurance go up by $1,000. Like you now you just have a problem that is even more blatantly yours to own. So like Democrats almost, if we just say the right words, Democrats almost can't lose in like we never wanted it to be real misery. Like Zach, I remember you were always struggling with that. Like we have to let people feel misery in order for us to win.
I think, but this is enough. Like you don't even need to go further.
You're not wrong.
Like, all you have to do is show them this and be like, "Hello, you're 1 week away from ruin. Can you change your mind now?" And people are going, "Yeah, dude, I'll change my fucking mind." You need to show them. It's got to be real.
I mean, I'll tell you what, after looking at what's happening tonight, depending on what happens with the shutdown, if I'm Susan Collins in Maine, I'm terrified of Graham Plattner or Janet Mills. Like it actually doesn't, it doesn't even matter because Mikey Sherrill up by 15 points.
It's crazy.
What? Like, and Spanberger's going to win by over 10. She's going to over-index Biden in like one of the highest.
15. Yeah.
Like Jay Jones is going to win by what, 3, 4, 5 points?
I don't
like
know.
I mean, like,
see what I fear most though is Democratic donors, like the big donors, the ones who actually like move elections. After Obama won, the money dried up for all of the organizing. Like I was part of an anti-war group and everything. Like going into 2008 election, like they wanted nothing more than like anti-war vets on television and shit. The fucking second that election day happened, and it was like so clear that Obama won, it was everything fucking dried up.
Yeah.
And we watched 2 years later, the Tea Party, which was a grass and astroturf movement, right? It was funded by billionaires. One side was funding organizing, and one side was just like,
we're good.
Thoughts and prayers, like good luck, organizers. So I am not, fully confident that the Democratic donors, the mega donors who we unfortunately do fucking need, I'm not confident that they're going to keep their foot on the gas. at the time when they actually really fucking need to. Like, if you want to crush Republicans for the next 10
Now's
years,
the time.
Now's the time to invest
Yeah.
in a massive organizing.
Chris, I was in a very similar situation. Right? I worked on the Obama campaign in 2008. We built this massive digital infrastructure, an email list of 13, 14 million, which doesn't seem as big now, but like raised $500 million when campaigns were still not raising $1 billion total. And we were like, let's take this campaign, leave it outside, and use it as an organizing tool to push Republicans and Democrats to push through the president's agenda. And the higher ups said, no, we're going to merge it with the DNC, and they crushed it. They were like, we're just going to use this as a piggy bank. And I think you're right to be concerned. The only thing I'll say is, like, frankly, Democratic donors haven't given shit up until now.
Now
that we have a win, and I think what we were talking about earlier, like, I think that Democrats are learning podcasts, influencers, all of these things can be a much better use of money than just being like, we're just going to spy every fucking commercial on TV, that which most people look at and go, well, fuck you. I'm not voting for you because you were like ruining my 2.5 Men hour with your bullshit. I mean, let's be honest, like, and
is that show still on TV?
No,
it's reruns are
now. Yeah, for sure.
Not anymore. All the political ads screwed it up.
I mean, I haven't had TV in a very long time.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never paid for cable in my life.
It's overrated.
Too young for it.
Yeah.
It's antiquated now. But I mean,
Chris, go ahead.
It's the truth. I mean, like, mathematically, this is true too. But it's just the first quarter of the game here. Like this, and it's the end of the first quarter. And you look it up the scoreboard, and we're beating the fuck out of them. And it's like, if you're an investor into any kind of Democratic infrastructure, you're not going to pull out at the end of the first quarter. You're going to look at it and go, okay, we got to press this shit.
Yeah.
We got 3 quarters to go here. So at least I hope
there's some upside here. Yeah, we're looking for a blowout.
Yeah, I hope.
This is like the first quarter is generous. This is like running back a kickoff, the opening kickoff for a touchdown.
That's true.
Now we have 14 minutes.
Yeah,
and 53
actually play
seconds left
defense now.
in the first quarter, and then all of the rest of the game.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Chris, I totally hear you, and like, but it is funny. I haven't donated $1 to anyone, I think, since November, except for a couple of errant donations to organizations that were getting screwed over by Republican here or there.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope. I mean, we have to be part of this conversation, that like we have to learn from the mistakes. We cried wolf, and it was like, oh, fascism is coming, and there's an existential crisis and a constitutional crisis. We said all these things might come, and we even talked to Gavin Newsom about this. And now it was really real, and it is really real, and it is really bad. And I think it's a lot worse than even people thought that it would be, as far as how fast he just started shredding everything apart, and it's causing real pain. And I have to hope for at least a generation that we remember this. I mean, I know how much I remember, like, the war on terror and the Great Recession, like, as part of my DNA. I think this, and same with the pandemic. I think that the Trump era, the second Trump era, is going to be one of those things that, for like millennials and Gen Z, where it's going to stick with us, hopefully for another 50 years.
Hopefully.
And that will inform our better decisions over that period of time.
It's a very optimistic outlook.
I mean, we have something to do with it, right? As long as I have a camera and I can yell at people. Yell at people.
That's my thing.
I figured out how to do this. We got a question.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. So, well, it's for me, so I had to make a big deal about it. But
God,
I'm a 25-year-old Democrat in Indiana, and I'm interested in doing a down ballot race, but I'm worrying if it's worth wondering. I've had too many drinks. It's worth it to run without a college degree or any political experience. The answer to that is absolutely. You should do that. Like, I don't. Those things don't make a political candidate. In fact, in Indiana in particular, I actually think it's helpful. Like, look, like I think Graham Plattner, minus the tattoo, is a good example, which is a big one. But like, look, like, he never ran before, and like, some people who are a little bit rough around the edges, as long as you don't have something horribly damning in your background,
check all your tattoos against the internet first.
I mean, look, like, I think one of the best pieces of advice I can give to someone running is have somebody run a background check on you. Like,
Yeah.
do it. Like, hire a PI and do it, and just see what's out
vetted.
there.
Yeah.
It's not that much money to do, especially if you're going to run a race. And then it gives you the peace of mind of knowing what's out there. But we need people in Indiana to run, and don't forget, Barack Obama won Indiana in 2008. Like, it's not that long ago. I mean, Luke was like 4 months old, but
Yeah, pretty little.
But we won that race in 2008. So I really think you should try. And the thing about running in races, even sometimes if you don't win, especially if there are races behind you, if you run strong, you might pull the person behind you up. And that is a victory, even if it's not a victory for you.
Yeah. You know what's really interesting about tonight? Only one person that we're opposed to outperformed what I expected, and it was not a Republican. It was Andrew Cuomo. Like, all the Republicans got decimated. The only one who actually did better than the polling was Cuomo, and he's not. I mean, he's a piece of shit.
It still wasn't enough,
right? But I mean, that's interesting. It's like, I mean, that is a condemnation of the party, right? Because like, if you look at it, like Mamdani probably had the most momentum coming into this and did the worst out of all these races, and his opponent wasn't a Republican. I mean, Sleeve was a Republican, but nobody gives a shit about that. But that to me is very interesting. This is a pure condemnation of the Republican Party. And that sort of proves it in my mind.
100%. I mean, there is no other takeaway.
No,
I don't know how you could argue. You've got a Democratic Socialist in New York winning by 8 to 10 points. You've got a former, was Cheryl a fighter pilot, or she's a veteran? I don't remember. I'm asking Chris. I expect you to have a complete.
I should know.
You're supposed to know everything about the military.
Every military person that has ever served everywhere.
I know.
Anyways,
did you meet Bob in Vietnam? Yeah, I get a lot.
But anyways, but the Mamdani to Cheryl to Spanberger are three very different people, and they're all kicking the shit out of their opponents. I mean, look, like Mamdani had 8 points, but like there's an independent and there's a Republican.
Yeah, no,
and the independent has ID recognition of 100%. So I had said 15 points for Mamdani. So like, yes, it is under that, but we also, there's a lot of votes to be counted still. So like, I don't know if they've added
86.
New York.
It's
86. Oh, wait. Eric Adams was running, right?
He got like
he dropped out.
He dropped out.
He has 0.3% of the vote right now.
But he was on the ballot.
He's on the ballot. Yeah, he's on the ballot.
I think what's happening is right, and that's where the runoff would come in, right? Because they have you guys have ranked choice voting, right? You had to put
just in the primary.
Oh, just in the primary. Okay, so Mamdani doesn't need to win 50%.
No, he's won. He's won.
Got it by 0.5.
It's done.
But yeah,
it's done. He's already been called.
I was thinking that makes way more sense, because it was like they must know that there's a lot, because at 50.5%, they must know there's a lot of Mamdani votes outstanding to call it.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So, well, I mean, I think what happened is, Sliwa was polling at like 12%, and he's getting 7.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people got to the box and they said, "Can I suffer through Cuomo enough to flip my Republican vote to Cuomo?" I mean, Cuomo won Staten Island across the board
handily.
You would imagine that in a normal election, the Republican candidate would.
Oh, Trump wins Staten Island.
Would win some.
Oh, Trump did win Staten Island.
Oh yeah.
Right. And Cuomo's winning like with 60 some odd % of the vote across every precinct in Staten Island.
It's actually 86 now, I think. It's like really getting close to being final, which is, I mean, look, I'm glad Mamdani is. I would have liked to see a bigger margin for Mamdani than I'm seeing here, but at the same time, who gives a shit? I mean, he won. It doesn't really matter.
Fucking wins. Yeah.
So 91% Democrats.
Guys, we have a very important question for Zach.
Okay.
He may have thought I'd win by it, but I see it.
I don't know. What is it?
This person, I'm not going to say their name. I'm an orphan. This is Zach. I am an orphan. Can I call you? Can I call you daddy?
Jesus fucking.
Not with a Z. Not a
zaddy.
Not a zaddy.
Which I learned that a zaddy, you can only do that if you are also fashionable.
That's.
I was gonna say that's like
whoever the fuck wrote that is funny.
It's actually a dog thing.
I don't hear an answer yet, though, Zach.
I'm purposely not answering.
So, have you guys been following the comments that Luke has been getting?
No.
No.
I've
saw
seen a
somebody
couple.
say
I'm
something
sure there's a
about
lot of things like
his
that.
beautiful eyes or something.
Yeah. Yes, his eyes have been mentioned.
They're
Yeah.
beautiful. I like it.
There's been someone in here who's very flirtatious.
Oh, is it the same
I get
person? That's
How have I missed this?
You
Are
just
we
weren't paying attention to
Are
him.
we sharing a flirtatious person here, Luke, or is it two different people?
No, it's different people, I think.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure this person is fully committed to Luke and Luke alone.
It's Luke messaging from his phone.
That's a much better.
Could be me.
That's why Luke looking down. It's just like, don't worry about it.
No, I think I just got a DM from them.
Do you need to take some time for your
Yeah,
your OF
do you need
account?
do you need to go off camera for a second?
No.
Are you right? Okay. Guys, I actually have a special guest here who is insisting on being on camera.
It's a cat.
That has never been on.
Oh,
there she just ran away.
They ran away.
Very camera
a mink?
cat.
Is that a
Yeah,
black
it's a mink.
cat?
We have a mink. Yeah, it's a black cat. Her name is Lucky. She was from a high kill shelter in West Virginia.
Oh, wow.
They found her under a bridge. I guess that's what happens with cats in West Virginia. They go hide
Hanging
under a
under
bridge.
bridges.
And I kid you not, they said she was the test cat at the shelter when they brought a new cat in because she was so friendly. They would put the cats together. And my answer to that was, well, didn't you put her at risk for all the bad cats that you brought in? And I got to stare back. Now, I'll tell this story because I've had 3 drinks and it's not on me.
Okay.
When she was, so then this place in Northern Virginia, regular Virginia, would go and pick up these, like do these big like animal pickups to like bring them to Northern Virginia, DC to adopt them. They would like get the records of the cats. I kid you not. And this was 10 years ago. This cat's name was Jemima.
Jemima? Oh, Jesus.
Interesting.
Yep. And they changed it smartly
I was gonna say, good call.
to Gemini.
Okay.
It was kind of close. And then we were just like, it's a black cat. She's lucky. Like that's what it is. But
That's
yeah,
much better.
that's what the shelter in Virginia in 2015 decided was the West Virginia
I was gonna
the,
say,
was
wait,
the
wait,
appropriate
yeah.
was the appropriate name for a black cat.
Holy shit.
No wonder it votes like 67% Republican or whatever the fucking number is. It's 77. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it wasn't great. We don't tell that story very often, but
Yeah.
you know, we're all friends. Us friends with our 276 people watching us. Okay.
On that note, I need to piss off all of our chat friends. But by the way, did you guys see that all of the justices in Pennsylvania retained their seats? They called
Yes.
that.
Yes.
So that's sweet.
I don't think we've lost anything.
No,
tonight.
or it's just running the table. Just great.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that California, the polls close in about an hour. Proposition 50 is going to be
it's gonna be huge.
real juicy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am going to go because I need to get my kids in bed.
Makes sense.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night, man.
So
I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? To debrief with Amanda from Amanda's Mild Takes.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, she is our guest for Thursday. So yeah, we're doing that
It'll be
in the morning, right?
tomorrow morning.
So,
That'll be a fun conversation in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, in the wake of this shit.
That'll be good. Yeah. Feeling good.
yeah. All right, we'll see you in the morning.
See you for coffee.
Have a good night.
Chris,
So-
are you failing?
For those of you who have not been paying attention to the chat, now there's a coalition of women who are rising up to protect Luke.
Oh, I am missing it.
You
Um,
gotta pay attention.
See, I
Are we
can't
gonna-
pay attention to the chat at the
are-
same time as all
Can I
this.
ask a question? A very, very important question.
Sure.
Are we gonna stay on for a little bit, or are we gonna do? Because if I'm gonna stay for a little bit, I might need to get some of the brown liquid. But if we're gonna go, I'm not going to.
I
So-
already got the death stare, and
Oh.
and I'm 10 minutes past it, so like that.
I'm
ship
also
has
in the
sailed,
same boat.
So I'm good. Like I could 1 minute late or an hour late is the same. So
I probably got
What-
20 minutes. I'd say something about 20 minutes.
Okay, if you got 20 minutes, then
When is Prop 50 shit supposed to come through? In an hour, right?
In an hour.
54 minutes.
I don't want to wait an hour.
Well, okay, we'll go for a little bit. Reese is saying fourth drink. I can't control myself.
I got my third and fourth. That's very.
I don't even know. The hard part about just pouring liquor into a glass like this is like you have no fucking idea how many drinks you've had. I've had 2 of these.
Oh yeah,
whatever the fuck that equals.
And the ice is just.
Dude, I literally brought down a stainless steel so I could bring more ice and fucking beer in here. Which is so fucking alcoholic, but I'll do it. I've been too sick to drink. This is my first time drinking in like a week too, so I'm gonna be just hammered.
After Halloween, I'm out. Not happening.
How many drinks did you have on Halloween again?
It was several. It was several past. Yeah.
Over the course of how long? Like how long do you pound these drinks?
Not very long.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like when I was young. I started drinking when I was like, I don't know, 15 or 16. And I remember I didn't know shit about like what I didn't know what this shit was made of. So one night I had like 10 or 11 Mike's Hard lemonades, and I've never been sicker in my entire life. It's just sugar. It's just fucking like it wasn't the alcohol. I just felt fucking like broken as a human being. That was the worst drinking experience I ever had.
I believe it.
One of the first times that I drank, I had Bacardi 03s, which were very similar to Mike's Hard Lemonade. I think I put 4 down, and I couldn't keep them down.
Oh, that's horrible.
They're terrible. So sugar. And I was a kid, like I mean, fuck, I'm 40 and I just ate like a box of sour gummy things because they were on sale. And I could handle that, but fucking Bacardi 03s.
Oh, it's crazy.
Way too much sugar.
It's the mixture of alcohol and sugar. It's just like an absolute nightmare. Like I was, it was what, 20 years ago. I have like vivid memories of this shit still. So I'm usually contained, but fuck it, we're celebrating here.
Elementary school playground. I still remember it.
Somebody says I used to post. I post that shit every day. Come on.
Who says you used to post? That looks like a fancy bottle.
I used to post. I post almost every day.
Milliman Green, best bourbon in the world, in my opinion. It's cheap too. First time drinking a whole bottle of Arbor Mist wine. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, fuck, what is it called? There's this like, I think it's Boone's Farm. Have you ever had Boone's Farm?
That sounds really familiar. What is it?
It comes in like, I don't know, like Kool-Aid colors.
Oh, Jesus.
like red, blue, purple.
Oh god.
I don't remember how alcoholic it was, but
doesn't really
like
matter.
Sweet. It's like a punch kind of drink, but it comes in like a wine bottle.
That shit'll wreck you.
Is so bad. I mean, it was very tasty. I remember enjoying it, but I never ended the night with style.
No, it's always a mess. But it's like when you're starting to drink, that shit is so appealing because it's like, well, this tastes pretty good, dude. And then you're like, all right, I can just keep going. And then you're like, whoops.
Yeah, never forget lost. Night. You maybe went to the bathroom and fell in.
Look, you're still getting love in here from different people.
Everybody's
just, you're such a beautiful man. That's all I see there. Luke is such a beautiful man. That's great. It must feel nice. I can see the tremendous discomfort in your face. You're like, I don't want to hear this at all.
Are correct. I appreciate it, but I don't.
Do you ever get that in person from people who know you? Like, you ever get like a fan to come and be like, no? I feel like you'd probably get one or two.
So I just got my first time getting recognized while walking my dogs.
Oh wow!
Like on the street.
How uncomfortable was that?
I mean, it was. I'm used to being recognized because I used to live in New York City and DC, but here in my small town, it's the second time in like a month.
Oh wow,
That's
pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean it's cool.
Depends on the interaction, right?
There was a third time when I went to vote today.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, person was like,
I think there's a guy at the gym who knows who I am but isn't saying anything because today he was like really conversational with me, and I was like, I don't know who the fuck you are. I'll talk to you, but
yeah.
I get lost.
We lost like 20 people while I was gone, so I can only imagine that once I left the screen, they didn't want. Yeah. Well, I think I just woke up the entire house because I actually don't drink a lot of alcohol other than beer. So like I was rummaging through and glasses were, so sorry. I made myself a lovely old fashioned. This is a lot of water, by the way. Water.
Sure.
Don't. No. Trust me. If that was all bourbon, I wouldn't be at the taping tomorrow.
Yeah.
No.
I like it. I can't do water with it. I'll do ice and shit, but like putting people who put water in there.
Well, here comes the snobbiness. This is just bullet.
Bullet's fine.
It's not.
Okay. I don't mind bullet.
Thought you fell in the toilet.
I had a bottle of basil, but it's not open. This one was open. So
Basil's great.
Chris.
Great.
Chris looks like the guy who beated me at high school for being gay.
Oh my God.
Damn, Chris. I hope it wasn't you.
No, what?
It's the same guy who's loving on you.
Oh.
No, loving on you, Zach.
Me? This
No,
is the
that
same
was
guy?
me.
If you went to high school with a guy with a beard that looked like this, you shouldn't have gone to that high school.
Or he's been held back.
Super.
Wait. We got a big call. Maine voters approved a new red flag law in the state, which is a big fucking deal. Red flag laws are laws that allow law enforcement or district attorneys, law enforcement district attorneys to go to a judge and say, this person is a risk. We need to take their guns away. This is the situation that would have solved, theoretically, the Lewiston shooting from a few years ago. I grew up about 30 minutes from there. And actually, the shooter was from my county, which is the smallest county in Maine.
Damn.
And Maine had this convoluted yellow flag law, which is essentially they watered down to make it useless. And so the sheriffs did not take his guns, and then he went and did awful things. But that is a good news, which means that probably this bullshit voter ID law probably went down too.
Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers now. They're both actually almost at the same. It's like 60-40 essentially for both.
So Republicans tried to pass a no mail-in ballot thing in Maine. And luckily Mainers went, go fuck yourself, which we're very good at. That would have helped Susan Collins next year. So, man, we haven't lost anything.
No,
have we lost anything?
No.
Is there anything?
No.
Dog catcher somewhere?
I don't. Like, I mean,
I'm looking at all the ballot shit now, but I don't see anything.
We lost a couple of uncontested races in my district.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All over the country, there are people who just didn't run with any opposition. So
in Westchester, there's Republicans running uncontested. That sounds dumb.
Which is fucking crazy. So I live in Mike Lawler's district. It's not super red by any fucking means.
No,
I think he's gonna lose. That guy sucks anyway. He is such a pathetic weak weasel where he's like, I love Trump, but like everything Democrats do are bad, and I'm like, you're supposed to be the moderate guy. Like, what are it's, I don't want this shut down. I'm like, well, don't vote for the asshole that put us in the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody said, don't jinx it, Tim. I don't do jinxes. I'm a Red Sox fan.
At this point,
I'm a Red Sox fan. They used to talk about the curse. I always thought that was bullshit.
Curse of the Bambino.
Yeah, stupid. Red Sox have won more titles than the Yankees since 2000, which I feel pretty good about. So
you're a Red Sox.
I don't do that. Fuck yeah.
You can't.
All my teams are Boston. All my teams are Boston. New England teams. Like anybody in Maine, New Hampshire, Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and half of Connecticut is Boston sports fans.
Patriots, Red Sox, Celtics, Bruins. All of fucking New England. I'm a Lucas. Fan. I like it.
Yeah, well, they suck this year. But Lucas said, did Virginia sweep the trifecta? They sure did.
Did they call it for the Attorney General?
No, but it's just the numbers. No,
they did. CNN called it.
Oh, they did call it. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, Spanberger was up by way too much for like any chance that there were like 10 to 12 points of Spanberger Republican AG voters. Like, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
I really want to say that I appreciate the people leaving comments. Someone, Nate Pease just said, "Hey Zach, I like your takes, but
I was just gonna say
that's all right. Look who I got here, little Travis.
Tell him what's on your arm, Zach.
Oh, I got a Chiefs tattoo up here.
Do you know what team actually has a better record than the Chiefs this year?
The fucking Patriots. If you're playing dog shit teams, that's all that's happening.
When you suck, you get a shitty schedule. Or
although you beat the Bills
schedule.
and we fucking lost to them, so there you go.
So did you hear about our the guy that we pulled from the Bills, Stephon Diggs, is expecting 4 children with 4 different women
right now, like at the same time,
and one of them's Cardi B.
He's just running around, dude. Holy shit. He's an interesting guy. I mean, he's I'm not there was a lot of talk about him going to the Chiefs in the offseason. Like, I don't want him. I'm not interested in this.
Well, he's been good, but he's playing for that contract because he's going to have some bills to pay.
4 fucking new kids. Holy shit. With Cardi B? That's crazy.
Yeah, he's with her now. Yeah.
Oh, they're like together?
Cardi B.
Oh, yeah,
No, it was Nikki that just posted that was
no Nikki. No, Cardi B was a big Bernie guy.
Yeah, I had him. Yeah.
Really? That's surprising.
Oh, someone just called you, Zach. They called you, okay, Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, you know what the funny thing is? I love Chris Collinsworth, and I loved him before all this shit. Where he's like, "Oh, he's a big stand for the Chiefs." Like, I'll take it, but I think he's a great commentator. He's like him and
I
Romo
actually think he's pretty good. Yeah,
I love Tony Romo and him.
Romo's good too. Who was it? Was it Dan Fouts? Dan Fouts who used to say like, "Well, like whoever scores the most points is likely to win." I'm like, what? What? Like, no, like just win. They win.
Yeah, exactly. I love John Madden was still like my favorite of all time because he's such a fucking moron, but he was so.
Oh my god! Well, actually, the first Patriots win was like when I just was done with him and Pat Summerall, like the fucking idiot duo, because they were like, the Patriots are definitely gonna, or in 2001, the Patriots are definitely gonna take a knee here.
Oh yeah,
Brady marched down the fucking field. Vinatieri hits that field goal.
I don't know why. There's 2 minutes left. Like football's changed so much. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I lived in Virginia, so like I was like screaming my head off. That was the 1 year that I lived there, and there was nobody around me to celebrate. So I was like just screaming in a random basement. But anywho, I still can't believe we have people listening to us.
I know.
I'm a little shocked too.
Fuck football. I don't care.
Yeah, immediately you guys start talking about it.
Well, but the thing is, like, we thought we were gonna have like a bunch of shit to talk about.
Like, yeah, there's fucking
small,
nothing.
Like counties come in, we have to talk about like, and it's like, nope, we just shit beat them everywhere.
Uh-oh, my trackpad died, and I have nothing to charge it. That's not good. I'm just gonna be on all night. I won't be able to fucking close my shit out.
Zach after dark.
Oh,
after hours.
Just gonna have to start shit.
Sliwa conceded, guys.
Oh,
crazy!
I am so sad. I wanted Sliwa to stay in this forever.
He's hilarious. Like something like I fucking hate his politics, but he's fucking hilarious to listen to.
Yeah. You don't know what New York was like in the 80s. We were just like stepping over dead bodies.
This is like he is the type of guy that I grew up like working for. Like these.
Oh yeah.
They're real tough. They're actually tough guys, but they're like fucking clowns.
Yes.
And because they're actual tough guys, you can't call them out for being clowns. So you just kind of have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And they go through life the same way. They never fucking change.
It's true. I mean, you and I grew up in the the New York metropolitan area, so like those are just fucking dudes from that area. Like that's all they are, and they're fun. I like them. It's like it's sort of like
entertaining.
Yeah. I like them. But you got to grow up. I think you have to grow up in that area to appreciate them, because then like there's like a novelty, I think, to anybody from outside here. But then when you're from that area, you're like, no, they're more than a novelty, dude. They're good dudes. Like Sliwa, I don't think Sliwa's like a bad guy. Like I can look at him and be like, he's all right. I mean, I won't ever vote for a fucking Sliwa, but he's a decent enough guy.
He reminds me of this guy I used to call Pops. I feel like he was related to somebody in this crew that I worked with, like this blue collar crew that I worked for when I was a teenager. This guy was a Korean War vet, and he used to take bottle caps between his fingers like this, all 5 fingers, and he'd crush all 5 of them or 4 of them at once.
How?
He was a fucking beast of a human. And
that explains it.
But that's like the type of guy that Sliwa reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't want to fuck with that dude.
Right.
I saw a few years ago. I actually saw him on the street. I kid you not. It was just me and him walking. He had the red jacket and the beret on. Even then, that's what he wears all the time.
Why?
And you kind of respect it. I don't know.
Is there a reason? I don't get it.
Attention.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I also told you guys he has like 19 cats in his apartment.
That's insane. I couldn't have one cat. Fucking 19 of them. Ugh. I grew up with cats, though. I'm done with cats.
Well, I can tell you right now. You want to see the cats that we have live the absolute fucking lap of luxury. This fucking thing that we bought Harry that doesn't want. That's Lucky uses it.
How do you like
it.
that? I wanted to get everyone's one of those things. How do you like them?
He's not like
Those
super
things
into
are
it.
fucking great.
Are they?
They are great. Like it's fun to. It's actually fun to just like crash into him.
Mm.
He's just not really into it.
Novelty for a second, and then it's like, yeah.
But this 7-pound cat loves it.
I like how the cat is so small that it doesn't even sink into it at all. It's just like floating on a cloud.
She's like a runt anyways. She's like actually quite small. So yeah, you put her in that massive thing that's meant to have an actual human being jump on it. She looks like a tiny whatever. But also sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and she's laying across my neck. I'll be like, what the
That's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
She's not trying to kill me. She's just that's what she does. Yeah.
She's not trying to kill you that you know about.
Yeah. Well, our other one, because we have two. The other one's more likely to murder me than this one. But
makes sense.
anyways.
I can't.
Have you guys ever heard of exploding kittens?
What? No.
All right, so
I'm scared to hear this story.
Yeah, I don't even know.
The cartoonist that I shared with you guys today with the mantis shrimp.
Oh yes.
So that guy made a series of cartoons. It's like funny cat cartoons. There's a drinking game, or I don't know, I guess a game for adults called Exploding Kittens, which turned into a Netflix series, which if you're looking to go to sleep at night watching something that's kind of goofy, it's like a mild-mannered adult cartoon that is pretty funny.
Oh, okay.
The concept is that God gets kicked out of heaven and gets forced into a cat. So God is a cat.
Sounds like an Adult Swim show or something.
Well, you've got some fans here. People are actually like saying yes. This is awesome.
Getting some
Dude,
chat love.
I love the oatmeal. That dude is fucking. I have no idea if he's even a human being or if he's just AI. Like I think
the owl guy. That's a real person, right?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
can't know anything anymore with this.
Yeah, he's fucking brilliant. I love him. Very entertaining.
I used to watch it. I don't watch anything unless I'm like just about to fall asleep, and then I need to like watch shit I've seen before, or I can't fall asleep because I get sucked into it.
I'm on a solar opposites.
Cycle. Such a good show.
Oh, I don't like that show.
Opposites.
I've never liked that show.
Really? Why?
Wait, what show?
Solar Opposites.
Solar Opposites.
It's so good.
So it's got Rick and Morty.
Mm-hmm. Amazing show.
The guy who does the voice for Rick did the first couple of seasons.
Justin Roiland.
But then he came out to be an awful person.
Yeah, he was like a pedophile.
And, yeah, he was accused of like sexual assault or something, and
like
they just eliminated him from the show in the best way possible. Like,
okay, that's cool.
So
they just changed like that.
Like one of the characters like walks into a room and gets shot in the neck with a dart, and like it's about aliens, so they have all sorts of weird technology. And they're like, heal him, and his voice is suddenly he's British. And they're just like,
they're solved.
Let's just keep this. And now that's his voice for that character.
I love that. It was so funny.
It
like,
is
fuck
brilliant.
it. Yeah, it was so good. But then on Rick and Morty, they just like hired people to like pretend like they could be Justin Roiland, which was fine. I don't hate it, but they did a much better job on Solar Opposites.
All right, I love talking about this, but I want to ask the most important question tonight, which I haven't done on this live. I'm really curious to hear what the answer is. You know what's coming.
Do I?
How many people in this chat are not aware that we have a podcast?
I would imagine they all have.
I mean, this one is the find out page.
Well, let's find out.
That's true. Is anybody here and they're like, what the fuck is this?
Like, what is this find out page that I'm stuck
Four
on?
idiots yelling into the TV.
Let's see.
Oh, no one's answered.
Oh, just talking about Solar Opposites. It's great.
So I guess everybody knows. Oh,
Kara says, "Yep."
wait, Kara doesn't know about the podcast?
No, I think
Or knows
she does
about
know
it.
about it.
I don't know. Merch. All right. That's a
Someone
real fan
knows.
right there.
Someone knows. They know what's next.
Subscriber, yeah.
I love it.
I guess that's fair. They're on the fine. Well, actually, but they're Chris and me are streaming on our channels too.
That's true. That's a fair point.
And by the way,
So-
we have had the best moderator tonight. We haven't even given him any kudos.
Yeah, we got
And I didn't even train him like I said I would. He just dived in. So I don't know if he wants his name out there, but moderator, great job. He's probably
Great
like,
job,
what the
moderator.
fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you for?
This won't charge. Like, I'm literally going to be on this all night. It's going to be great. You guys have like a live feed in my fucking room the whole night.
You could just unplug it, right? You could just like rip the cord out of the wall.
I don't know. I feel
Let's do an old-fashioned rage quit.
that's true. I don't even know how I would do it, but I'll have to figure it out, I guess.
Look at all these people saying, wait, Liz? Oh, she says, I'm watching it right now. I guess that's kind of true.
So guys, I've almost finished the studio.
Nice.
Got
Oh, look
Wow.
at that.
Damn, it looks
Yeah.
great.
That does look
camera
great.
1,
Really nice.
camera 2.
You got your sign.
Hey.
Yep. Dude, this fucking sign I'm so proud of. I spent a ridiculous amount of money buying materials that I didn't end up using. But in the end, cheaper than getting it through a sign person. Built
That's
it
great.
myself.
I love
Looks
it.
great.
Did
Yeah, it
all my
does.
little like LED
Oh, wow.
shit in the back.
Oh, super fancy.
Yeah. I love it.
Very, very happy with it. So if anybody needs a sign, now I know how to build them.
All right.
Can be your new
Luke,
side hustle.
Luke, you had a very important question. Luke's still waiting for the Discord server.
I know it's coming. It's in progress. We're waiting on something from Mr. Rich, but that's okay.
That is
We're
actually
getting there.
true. That is actually true.
So
Let's see.
Tim, how do you feel about the possibility of Find Out koozies being around the corner?
My Christmas will be complete this year if we have them.
We just order 1,000 and have them shipped to your house.
Oh, I have to have them.
Well, you're the beer drinker. I mean, like I said, you and Chris. Are
I'm
both-
just saying it's an
Yeah,
option.
but I don't need 2,500 koozies or 1,000 koozies to do that. I have all my drinks.
You change every beer over the next
Yeah,
like year
guys,
or so.
I am the best alcoholic ever. I can drink 1,000. No. I mean, I want the koozies. I don't want to store them because that means I have to ship them.
Yeah, no, me and the moderator, I think we've figured it out. We have to ask some of his contacts a few questions, but I think we're on our way towards ordering.
Well, let's ask the 200 people here. Do you guys want a Find Out podcast media koozie? Find Out beer. They want us to make a beer.
Hey, I like that.
Well,
Damn, I don't know about that.
Main
Kelsey.
brewing company.
That's
good.
true. We got a
Oh,
brewer.
that's right. Dan Kleben been on the show. Now he's a buddy.
I could open up one of these.
Ooh,
It's my hidden
Oh.
beer stash.
I love it.
Oh, that is nice.
See? We got a whole other arm of the business now.
So have you ever heard of the Rare Beer Club?
Mm-mm.
I swear this
No.
is not sponsored content. So you can sign up for the Rare Beer Club and they ship you bottles that you don't get to choose. Like it's total wild.
Yeah.
If you like hops, like Tim and Zach, you're going to like a lot of what they send you.
Good.
But a lot of it only gets better over time. Like this Belgian ale.
Ooh.
I love a Belgian.
It just
Yeah.
gets better over time. So I've got this closet. Ooh, barley wine. This is probably like
Oh, that's a deadly bottle right there.
10.5%. Like, this is something you have to share with friends. But yeah, the
Not
Rare
this
Beer
friend.
Club is something that will keep your taste buds entertained.
I like
like
that.
it.
I gotta check that out.
Luke, what were the drinks that you had this weekend?
Started off with shots of rum, and then we went to a arcade bar, and they have like themed drinks. So I don't even know what the fuck was in them. And then we went to a rooftop bar that had vodka lemonades that were delicious.
You're mixing a lot of shit here.
Yeah,
You are playing with fire, my
I
friend.
think you've had like 3 of the 4 core elements of a Long Island iced tea at this point.
pretty much.
Oh man.
That's too I can't mix shit at all. Every time I mix anything, it's like just instant fucking illness. I gotta stick with one thing.
Yeah, mixing is just a recipe for disaster.
I always heard like opposites. Like I would always hear the phrase of like beer before liquor, you never been sicker. And then like, and it's like, but then there's another one that's the opposite.
You're in the clear,
right? Well, so I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I just don't test it. That's my plan.
Yeah, I mean that's smart.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know.
We're all out of college, so maybe mixing is not a good idea, anyways. Just
That's true. I was not much of a drinker in college. I was more of a smoker in college.
Okay.
You
Well, guys, we just hit the 2-hour mark.
Sounds like the perfect time.
We've kicked the shit out of every Republican that's come our way.
This is true.
Colorado voters have approved a ballot measure that would raise state income taxes on households earning at least $300,000 a year to fund free meals for public school students. I love that. That is actually the best way to end is with that. Our moderator just put in that link to
Testify.
merch. Go buy that merch. It's union made in America, or made in America with union
printed
embroidering. Yep.
Embroidering. Nothing is embroidered. It's printed.
I don't know.
Close enough.
Whatever. It puts the shit on the shirt. I don't know. But, right? Am I right?
Eastern Europe.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Or else it gets hose again.
I don't want to be that guy. But anyways, thank you. I think we're going to wrap. Thank you, everybody. I thought we were going to be on later because I thought the races would take forever, but we'll wrap it now. Thank you, everybody. We'll probably do this again. This seems fun.
Yeah, 100%.
We should do this. This should be our Thursday night thing.
I think you're right.
I think you're right.
Especially if we can get all our other accounts.
Yeah. Once we get all that figured out, this is the better way to do it. So
100%.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much. If anybody stayed with us from the beginning, oh my God,
you're
you are
the fucking best.
Yep. Absolute best. But if not, that's cool too. All right. Well, we'll be back on Thursday with our episode. We'll be talking about a lot of the stuff that happened tonight. So thank you all for watching.
And in less than 48 hours, we'll do this-ish again.
That's true.
Oh God, are we doing the Thursday night thing? Okay.
Thursday Night Live.
We'll do that. Okay, we're in.
Oh God, are we doing this again?
All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll talk soon.
Have a good night.
Later, bye.